अब चलते हैं अपने अगले मेहमान के पास, जो कि एक खास मेहमान है, हमारे साथ में आज जुड़ रहे हैं, पहली बार जुड़ रहे हैं हमारे साथ में। कलकत्ता से जुड़ रहे हैं मनीष हाथीरमानी जी। मनीष जी हैं प्रोप्राइटरी ट्रेडर एंड टेक्निकल एनालिस्ट हैं, और इनकी अपनी फर्म है, और बड़े एक्सपर्ट हैं और बहुत सारे चैनल्स में आते हैं। बहुत स्वागत है मनीष जी हमारे साथ आने के लिए, समय निकालने के लिए हमारे लिए।
Good afternoon, Alex. Thank you so much for having me on the show, and good afternoon to all our viewers as well.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, first of all, your view, in fact, let's start with you first. Manish ji, how big is your experience, as in how is your experience, as in when did you start with stock market? इसका सफर कब से शुरू हुआ आपका? अपने कुछ अपने बारे में बताइए और कुछ अपनी फर्म के बारे में भी बताइए।
Well, Alex, it's been a while. I don't look that old, but I have been a part of the stock market since I was 10 years of age. When I was in my schooling days, I used to track the Harshad Mehta and the Ketan Parekh movements during school hours also. But my parents were really concerned. They thought I'm going to avoid my studies and get into the markets full time. But I kept a very clean balance between my school days, my exam time, and also tracking the markets. But when we talk about a professional standpoint where you are making it as a source of income, as an occupation, it has now been about 15 years since I've been in the markets. Thankfully, I have been a proprietor ever since I started. My firm, Deen Dayal Investments, was established in the year 2008. And that was a very important and crucial year for the entire world, because that was the year when the Lehman Brothers crash happened and the whole America issues had happened. And that was a time when people were shutting down their firms. And that's exactly when I established my firm in September 2008. Thereafter, it has been a very interesting ride. It started off purely by being into proprietary trading. After that, several channels, HNIs, ultra HNIs, they all came on board. Now we run multiple funds, including one which is SEBI related in the country. And as a proprietor, I'm doing work for myself as well as for select clients. The journey so far has been brilliant. The so-called niche which I have is that I'm a 100% index trader, which is only trading on the Nifty, not even the bank Nifty. But obviously, when it comes to shows, channels like yourself, then in that case, I'm tracking more than 300, 400 stocks a day.
Wonderful. So then your strength lies in index, and that too, especially Nifty. That is what
Yes.
You just said. And you are
Yes.
an out and out technical analyst, right?
100%.
Okay, wonderful. So how has been your journey all through in the markets? As in, how do you see when you look back, when you say that, okay, you started in the age of 10. So I was recently watching that interview where Zerodha founder, he said that he started when he was around 17 years of age, and his family and his whatever relatives and neighbors raised their eyebrows, and they always kind of tagged him as a loser, somebody who was more like a trader, and he has no vision, no qualification and things like that. And he wasn't, as in he was very young then, but yeah, they never thought of it as a profession. And now when recently we heard of the news that he is getting 100 crore kind of salary, he and his co-founders, those people again are like raising eyebrows and whatever may be their reaction. How has been your experience, and have you also faced similar circumstances in your with your circle, with your social circle, with your relatives and all those people?
Absolutely, Alex. In fact, if you go back in time, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years back, people never really considered trading as an occupation. In fact, it was very easy for family members and neighbors and friends, like you say, to say, oh, ye to satta karta hai. Oh, he's so into gambling. Oh, stock market to ek जुआ ही है. But to be able to really get past all those hurdles and be very clear about your vision and your destination, it is really important that if something means to you, then you do that. And in my case, trading for me has been a very scientific experience. I have done my training with Reuters. I have done my training under different kinds of technical analysts. I have burnt the midnight oil of sitting awake from 11 o'clock at night and 5 o'clock in the morning, going through each and every chart, going through all the different kind of indicators, doing back testing on those indicators for the last 5 years, 10 years. So there's been a lot of effort and a lot of sweat. And even today, after so many years, I still make it a point that every weekend I sit down with all my notes and I'm going through all the studies, seeing where is it working, where is it not working, have the stop losses been updated, have the targets changed, or you just not take it in your ego and say, look, I took a trade, the trade has not worked, my stop loss has triggered, it's a bad trade, cut the position and wait for the new trade. So, technical analysis and trading definitely has a very, very large school of thought where you have to be both disciplined as well as directional, and the dedication levels have to be very high with a small little pinch of patience, like they say, like a tarkari which needs to be put on the sabji.
Wonderful. Manish, let's start with your view on Nifty to start with, and obviously Nifty has been breaking all records. तो पिछले इतने समय से तो records high होता रहा. कल एक छोटा सा ट्रेलर, एक छोटा सा झटका निफ्टी ने दिया था. Should we worry about this झटका, or should we take it with a pinch of salt, or is it normal? You tell me what is your view and way forward as well.
Well, see, I am more a positional trader, so I will not be able to give a lot of support on intraday movements or today, tomorrow kind of movements. So I work with broader targets and broader support levels. I continue to feel that 15,600 is a very strong support for our markets. And if you look at even yesterday's closing, you inched closer to the 15,600 mark and still managed to close above it. And today, at least till now, in the last 3.5 hours of the markets open, you have been trading above that level. Now, as long as 15,600 is holding on a closing basis, and I repeat, I'm not talking about an intraday break, I'm talking about a closing basis, I still feel we are headed to 16,000. And if we can break 15,600, our next support is 15,400. But I would like to worry on that only after 15,600 breaks on a closing basis. Until then, 15,900 to 16,000 continues to be a target from my side. And any kind of intraday dip or correction should be positively utilized by traders to accumulate long positions.
तो ये राय है मनीष जी की, और कह रहे हैं कि हर डिप पे खरीदिए. स्टॉक निफ्टी स्ट्रांग है, बुलिश है, ये छोटी मोटी गिरावट आती रहेंगी, लेकिन ओवरऑल लॉन्ग टर्म में एक बड़े टारगेट्स के लिए देख रहे हैं. सर, आज हमारे दर्शकों के लिए कोई स्टॉक आप लाए हैं जिसको कि हम डिस्कस कर सकते हैं?
Well, I'm working with two frontline stocks. One is Tata Motors and the other one is Asian Paints. So on Tata Motors, I'm of the opinion that one can buy it for a target of 400 and a stop loss of 310. And my logic really is that on the 3rd of March, we had made an intermediate high of 357, and that high has been triggered. And Tata Motors is also being able to rally up on the back of very good volumes, which makes it a positive candidate.
वंडरफुल. सर, एक बार इसके लेवल्स एक बार फिर से बता दीजिए. स्टॉप लॉस कहाँ पे दे रहे हैं?
स्टॉप लॉस इज 310, टारगेट इज 400. ठीक है,
310 का स्टॉप लॉस और 400 के टारगेट्स के लिए कितना टाइम पीरियड में देख सकते हैं सर? व्हाट इज द आउटलुक?
आई वुड, since the outlook is larger and you're talking about like almost a 15-20% kind of upside, I still feel that this should be more like a 1 to 1.5 months kind of target.
ठीक है, 1 से 1.5 महीने के अंदर में 400 तक के लेवल्स देख सकते हैं टाटा मोटर्स पे. ये राय है मनीष जी की टाटा आपके लिए. सर, एक और कोई स्टॉक आप बता रहे थे?
Yeah, Asian Paints.
Asian Paints
is the next one, which is for a buy target of 3,200 and a stop loss of 2,740.
ठीक है. And this is also for, let's say, one and a half months?
Yes, this would also be in the same 1.5 to 2 months kind of category. Okay. Because you're looking at quite a sizable upside of 3,200. And again, this has got a similar logic where as far as 11th of January, you had made a high, which was 2873. And you are now actually, you've crossed that high and you're also trading on the back of very good volumes. So the overall structure is positive. So any kind of dip, either in Asian Paints or Tata Motors, that is what I would recommend viewers and traders to accumulate on. You necessarily don't have to buy when the price is 3%, 4%, 5% up. But anytime you get an intraday dip, because you are not trading for day trading or for tomorrow, day after, you should plan your trades in such a way that you can buy it as low as possible to your stop loss so that the risk is to reward is always favorable.
ठीक है, ये इंटरेस्टिंग है। तो ये स्ट्रेटजी सुझाते हुए मनीष हथिरमानी जी कह रहे हैं कि आप इंट्राडे पे वॉच करिए, इंट्राडे की डिप्स पे बाय करिए, लेकिन इंट्राडे के लिए ट्रेड मत करिए। तो ये कह रहे हैं कि 1 से 2 महीने, 2 से 3 महीने के टाइप की जो भी अलग अलग जिन स्टॉक्स में जैसे भी जो भी आउटलुक है उसके हिसाब से खरीदिए, लेकिन उसको बाय करके रखिए, उसके लिए आप इंट्राडे वॉच कर सकते हैं। तो ये इंटरेस्टिंग है। जो इससे पहले अभी हम एक्सपर्ट से और बात कर रहे थे और उसमें ये हो रहा था कि शायद वेट एंड वॉच है या थोड़ा रिलैक्स करें या छोड़ दें, बाजार में मत उतरें, उसकी जगह एक ये साथ ही साथ एक पैरेलल स्ट्रेटेजी, एक ऑल्टरनेट स्ट्रेटेजी हो सकती है जो इंटरेस्टिंग है कि इसके अंदर में आप मार्केट को वॉच करते रहिए, लेकिन मार्केट के डिप्स को वॉच करिए। और ये वाले स्टॉक्स जो इस तरीके के स्ट्रॉन्ग स्टॉक्स हैं जो कि एक्सपर्ट बता रहे हैं कि इसको लेकर के आप 1 से 2 महीने में मुनाफा कमा सकते हैं। सिर्फ करना यह है कि इसके डिप का इंतजार कर लीजिए। तो आप मार्केट को लगा करके, खोल करके वॉच लिस्ट में इन स्टॉक्स को डाल करके रखिए। इंट्राडे में जब भी आपको गिरता हुआ दिखाई दे एक छोटा सा मौका, जैसे कल निफ्टी को, अगर आप फिर वही चीजें जो अभी हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे मनीष जी से, कि कल निफ्टी ने एक मौका दिया था। अगर मान लीजिए आप इंडेक्स में काम करते हैं और वाला, तो एक डिप था, उस डिप में अगर आपने बाय किया होता तो आज फिर आप मुनाफे में बैठे होते। उस डिप में निफ्टी ने फिर वही मुनाफा दे दिया था और प्रॉफिट। उस तरीके के डिप्स आपको हर स्टॉक में या बहुत सारे स्टॉक में आती हुई मिल जाएंगी, इंट्राडे मिलेंगी। हो सकता है छोटी थोड़ी देर के लिए आए और उसके बाद वो एक कैंडलस्टिक बना करके और उसके बाद आगे वो वापस ऊपर चल दे। उन डिप्स को आपको खरीदना होगा। तो अब आपको वो वाली स्किल्स अपनी तैयार करनी होंगी और उसके लिए हम भी आपके साथ में, लेकिन हो सकता है कि एग्जैक्टली ना हो, तो इसलिए वॉच लिस्ट में टाटा मोटर्स और एशियन पेंट्स। सर ठीक कह रहा हूं?
Yes. In fact, since you spoke about yesterday's dip, since if somebody knows that okay 15,600 is a good support, yesterday you fell to a low of 15,566 and you still ended up closing above the 15,600 mark. So in such a situation, if you're actually buying call options or you're buying the Nifty futures, today you're already at 15,710, which is 100 points made from yesterday's low already.
Exactly. So that is what Manish ji is saying कि कल जो डिप थी अगर आपने उसमें करा होता तो उससे भी 100 पॉइंट ऊपर आप फिर कमा चुके होते। और इस तरीके की डिप्स को आपको वॉच करना है, ढूंढना है, निकालना, और ये मिलेंगी क्योंकि बाजार जितने सैचुरेशन पे है, जितना ऊपर है, वहां पे आपको बहुत हर स्टॉक में या अलग अलग स्टॉक्स में आपको ये मौके मिलेंगे। करना ये है कि अच्छे स्टॉक्स को ढूंढ करके रखिए, उसकी डिप का इंतजार करिए, उसको वॉच लिस्ट में लगा करके रखिए। जैसे ही आपको मौका मिलता है उसके अंदर में एंटर करिए, एक्यूमुलेट करिए। 1 से 2 महीने के लिए छोड़ दीजिए या टारगेट्स लगा करके छोड़ दीजिए। बीच में हो सकता है कि ऊपर नीचे कुछ वोलेटिलिटी या कुछ स्टैग्नेंट रहे, कुछ अटका रहे, लेकिन फिर आपको अच्छे मौके मिलेंगे बाहर निकलने। सर कुछ सवाल ले लें आप? अभी आप कोई और शेयर आप शेयर करना चाहते हैं?
नहीं, प्लीज वी कैन टेक क्वेश्चंस।
ठीक है सर, एक हिंदुस्तान मीडिया वेंचर्स पे एक क्वेश्चन है। दिनेश शर्मा जी हमारे दर्शक हैं और हमारे पुराने दर्शक हैं, बहुत समय से हमारे साथ में जुड़े हैं और बहुत सारा फीडबैक भी देते हैं, मुझसे कुछ नाराज भी रहते हैं। तो दिनेश जी अभी मैं आपके सवाल का भी जवाब वो वाला भी देता हूं, लेकिन हिंदुस्तान मीडिया पे सर मनीष जी पहले आप।
So Hindustan Media, if you have a look at the charts, Alex, you had a very sharp move from, and it's been a very recent move over the last 3-4 weeks, where from 60-65 you've come up to 95. Now, while that doesn't reduce the overall potential of the stock, the fact remains that your stop losses are going to be very deep because you've actually gone a single slope up without too much of corrective moves in between. If you look at the 2 days of 24th of May and 25th of May, that itself has seen a 20% rally in 2 days. Now, these are the kind of stocks that you would like to be a little cautious about. And the reason being that when it is an all buyers market, every day you're seeing higher highs and higher lows. But what will happen is that the minute the interest in the stock will go, then there can be a situation where you want to sell, but you will not be able to sell. So the present scenario, since it is a viewer query, I would say that one can continue holding longs with a stop loss of 80 rupees, and you can still see a target of about 115.
So is it a good time to buy for 6 months and keep it as an at on this level, as an at around 96.15, or should we wait for a dip?
No, so now if you're talking about higher targets, then that also means that the time frames have to be higher. So if you are ready that, okay, I do not mind holding this stock for, let's say, the next 6-7 months, then in that you can go up to levels close to 165, 170 also. But then in that case, the stops also become deeper, and that stop is approximately 50 rupees.
ठीक है, तो दिनेश जी ये
So
रहा आपके
now,
लिए कि 50 रुपए का स्टॉप लॉस टाइप जैसे लगाना
fundamentally,
होगा। जी जी, या गो अहेड।
yeah, so if somebody is fundamentally interested in a stock like this, the strategy should be that if you know 50 rupees is a strong support and 150 rupees, 160 rupees is where you are heading over a period of time, any kind of dip, utilize that to buy or accumulate this stock simply because now you're looking at least a 3 to 6 month kind of window, and closer to the stop loss will make a better reward for you.
ठीक है, तो ये राय आती हुई दिनेश जी आपके लिए कि 6 महीने और 8 महीने के आउटलुक के लिए अगर आप देखते हैं तो व्यू ठीक है, बहुत पॉजिटिव है और अच्छे लेवल से 150 रुपए तक के भी देखने को मिल सकते हैं, लेकिन स्टॉप लॉस इसका काफी डीप चला जाएगा फिर उस केस में, और वो 50 रुपए तक सुझा रहे हैं मनीष जी। ठीक है सर। सर एक और सवाल ले लेते हैं। एक अपोलो ट्राइकोट आप देख सकते हैं क्या सर? बीएसई का स्टॉक है, दीपक मल्होत्रा जी का सवाल है। अपोलो टायर्स नहीं, अपोलो ट्राइकोट की बात कर रहे हैं सर।
Yeah, that's the one which is 1289 or something, right?
Yes, 1268.
G. So what is the time frame the gentleman's asking about?
I don't have that, but if you can give us a overview, like is it a good place to enter, or if somebody is having some position, what should be the
See, if
levels
somebody
like?
is having a position, I'm quite sure they're making a lot of money because it's been a one-way rally since it crossed 350 rupees. That's if you look at a higher time frame chart like a weekly. So I'm presuming that these are all cash stocks, so people are interested more from a delivery perspective of sit and hold, so they can make money in these kind of markets. However, I would request that the stop loss should be updated to 840 rupees. Now, keeping that 840, you're now at 1285, which only explains that you are very far from your current stop loss. Now, stop loss is not something which you can tamper or change as per your whims and fancies. You need to keep a technical stop loss, which is calculated with a lot of diligence, simply because the definition is that if the stop loss figures, the trend should reverse from that angle. So, which means till 840 is not broken on a closing basis, the trend of this particular stock continues to remain positive. From an overall perspective, this stock does have all the metal required to go up to closer to 1600 rupees. However, if you look at the risk is to reward, from 1200 to 1600 is the reward, and 1200 to 800 is the risk, which is more a 1:1 kind of model. So I would not recommend somebody to enter immediately. Again, like we discussed for the previous talk, one should consider entering this on dips if you are actually very positive on the fundamentals of this stock.
So ये व्यू आता हुआ मनीष जी का इस अपोलो ट्राइकोट पे कि 1:1 टाइप का रिस्क रिवॉर्ड रेशियो है, तो नई एंट्री के लिए जगह नहीं है। ठीक है सर। आईओबी कैसा लगता है और क्या इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए लिया जा सकता है?
We are talking about Indian overseas buying.
यस सर। और ये इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए राय जानना चाहते हैं, क्या लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए इसको लेकर के रखा जा सकता है? 20 रुपए पे कैसा दिखता है?
So many a times people like to buy stocks because of the value of the stock being cheaper.
Yeah.
But if you actually pulled up a chart of this, Alex, and you look at the size of the bars, if you go to a normal bar chart or a candle bar, you will realize that the bars are extremely big. Now, what that really means is that from the high to the low is a very big journey on an intraday basis, which is only adding to more volatility in the stock. Like if you look at even the daily charts or you look at the weekly charts, you will realize that the bars are really high. So if you see day before yesterday's data, where you made a high of 2340, you are already 10% down in a matter of 2 days. So I would not be a very big fan of keeping these kind of stocks in the portfolio simply because the volumes are also very erratic. So if you pull up a volume chart on the dailies, you have a look at it, you have spurts of volume every 8 or 10 days only, and the balance days you're actually trading below the average volume. So in a bullish market, it is very easy for everybody to get excited because everyone thinks that there is only one direction of the market, which is up. But in a bullish market, we as traders have to keep preparing ourselves that at any point in time there can be a U-turn. Now the stocks that you hold in your portfolio must be solid enough that even if there is a U-turn, you are not scared and you are in a position to exit your holdings. But a stock like this, where in 3 days the market has not even fallen 200 points on the Nifty, and you have already fallen 12% from the peak. So these kind of stocks should be avoided. However, since the person is asking for a technical view purely, if you are going long on this stock, your stop loss is at 16 rupees. And from a target perspective, there is still a little bit of unclarity. Only after we cross the levels of 23 rupees 50 paisa will we know whether there is more upside left in this stock.
ये राय आती हुई मनीष जी की। मनीष जी, अगला सवाल जब तक ले लेता हूँ, आप चार्ट देख लीजिएगा। ये है शारदा क्रॉप पे, और आईओबी पे जो मनीष जी की राय है वो ये कह रहे हैं कि इसमें बहुत ल्यूक्रेटिव नहीं है, बहुत अच्छा नहीं दिख रहा है रिस्क रिवॉर्ड रेशियो के हिसाब से या बाकी चीज चार्ट के हिसाब से, कि लॉन्ग टर्म में तो इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए बहुत अच्छा कैंडिडेट नहीं है। लेवल्स उन्होंने फिर भी बता दिए हैं कि अगर आपको करना ही करना, अगर आपने मन बना लिया है तो, लेकिन उनका ये कहना है कि लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए बहुत ज्यादा इसमें बहुत स्कोप नहीं है। इससे बहुत अच्छे मौके हैं, इसको ऐसे समझने की कोशिश करिए कि वो ये कह रहे हैं कि और भी बहुत अच्छे मौके हैं, वहां पे एंट्री करिए। क्यों ऐसे स्टॉक में जाना है जहां उतना मुनाफा कमाने का स्कोप शायद नहीं है? तो उससे बेटर जब अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं, और इसी काम के लिए हम यहाँ पे देश के बड़े बड़े जाने माने एक्सपर्ट्स को लेकर के आते हैं और उनसे जानने की कोशिश करते हैं, तो वो जब अपने एक्सपीरियंस से और अपने चार्ट को देख करके सारी अपनी जानकारी को लगा करके और आपको जब राय दे रहे हैं, तो वो एक ये राय दे रहे हैं कि क्यों ऐसी चीजों में जाओ जहां पे आगे चल के आपको मजा ना आए। हो सकता है आपकी किस्मत बहुत अच्छी है तो आपकी वजह से वो एक स्टॉक चल जाए, ये रेयर है, लेकिन स्टॉक चल जाए और आपको पैसा दे दे, उसमें कंपैरिजन में वो कह रहे हैं कि इससे ज्यादा अच्छे मौके और जगह हैं। सर, शारदा क्रॉप?
So Sharda crop has actually broken out in the positive territory where it had a resistance of about 290, 295. We have been able to cross that. And the good part is it is not only crossed, it is also crossed on the back of very good volumes, which means there's a lot of active interest which is built in the stock. If you look at it from a higher time frame perspective, where somebody would like to get into delivery based over the next 3 to 6 months, I feel the next resistance level is at about 410. which is a good 10-15%, 20% up from here. And if you are able to sustain above those levels of 410, 420, the next level for the stock should be 525.
Wonderful.
A stop loss on this can be maintained at about 260.
ये राय आती हुई शारदा क्रॉप कैंप पे मनीष जी की। मनीष जी, बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे साथ में जुड़ने के लिए, समय निकालने के लिए, और इतनी सारी चीज़ों की, इतनी सारी जानकारी हमारे साथ में शेयर करने के लिए, निफ्टी इंडेक्स पे और आपके बेहतरीन शेयर्स देने के लिए। टाटा मोटर्स और एशियन पेंट्स हम उसको अपनी नज़र में रखेंगे और कोई भी डिप आएगी तो उसमें एंटर करने का आपने जो सुझाव दिया वो उसको नज़र रखेंगे और उसमें ज़रूर करेंगे। बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे साथ में जुड़ने के लिए, और फिर आपके पास आते रहेंगे बार बार और आपको परेशान करते रहेंगे, आपका समय लेते रहेंगे।
Thank you so much, Alex. It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much.